Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought it would be fun to do a reading for what your angels want you to know, or your spirit guides, whatever you believe in. I believe in both, but that's a whole other situation. Right now I think we'll go with angels. I feel like it's I kept trying to have different ideas today of what type of video I should do, and this popped into my head. And after I did it, and I decided, and I was setting up, I had things falling in my house, something fell over there, and so I feel like we're being led to do this. So this is a pick a card. I want you to, I'll let you kind of look at the back of the decks. I haven't really got to where I can, and now there's a haze on my screen. I don't know if you could see that, but there's a haze. It looks smoky. That's super weird. These are the backs of the decks. So the way I would do it is we have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Whatever number jumps out at you, and now the haze is gone. Whatever pile jumps out of you, whatever number jumps out of you, go with your gut. That is what you were meant to hear, okay? It's not even really about the design that you like or anything like that. If you have a number that pops into your head, I want you to pick that pile, because that is your message and that is from your spirit guides. And I'm even going to try to kind of figure out who your angel is. I know I keep interchanging spirit guide and angels, but it's someone that we love that wants us to know like some messages and that they know what we're going through. And I've made some notes and things, so you'll see me look off to the side a little bit. So we're gonna start with pile 1. Hopefully I've given you enough time. If you need time to really like meditate and decide, pause the video and decide, and we'll move on to group number 1. Okay, so this is pile number 1. This is the Golden Girls Tarot deck. So let's see what we have here. Okay. I guess I should show you. We have the Moon, the Queen of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the last card is what I'm going off of as to who I feel like your guide could be, and we got the Lovers. So I'll go ahead and say that I feel like whoever chose this pile, this is someone that maybe you've dated, an ex-partner, or a very close friend, because the Lovers represent a passionate relationship, someone that you're very close to in that aspect. I don't think it is a family member. I think it's someone that you have been romantically involved with, or just a very, very, very close friend that you had that deep, passionate love for. So that is what I feel who we're dealing with now. And what I can see is that you have been dealing with a lot. I don't know if this person passed away in an accident, or what. Maybe it wasn't their time to go and you haven't really dealt with it. I strongly feel like that might be the case. I feel like you've definitely been dealing with a lot of fear and anxiety. I think that whatever happened to this person kind of rocked you to your core, and now you don't believe that you are safe anymore at all. You feel like any situation is not really what it seems. I think that you might be living in fear. Maybe you don't even realize it, that you haven't dealt with whatever trauma this is. I'm not really sure what happened. That's just what I'm feeling right now. But what I can tell you is that they want me to say through these cards that you are not alone, that you are a compassionate person, and that you have people around you that want to help you. They want to listen to you. They want to be there for you. Also, this card is talking about how you are highly intuitive. So maybe you've been getting some weird signs lately from this specific person. I think that you should go with your gut and think and realize that that is a sign. I really want you to ask for help if you need it. My dog just ran in. They want you to know that you are not alone, even though you feel very, very isolated. You feel that nobody knows what you're really dealing with. And like I was saying, I think like whoever this is, like you still have so many questions on what happened and you're trying to kind of figure it out. Just know that they know that you haven't dealt with it, and that's why you're receiving all these signs, because they want you to be okay. They know that you might be thinking of starting a new project, but you're just not in the right headspace. They want you to do that. They know that you are energetic and compassionate. And they want you to know that you have the ability to take on the world. But we definitely have to get over this like anxiety and fear that we're living in. So if you have people around you that want to help you, that have been offering you help, definitely take it. Definitely look at the signs that you've been shown, that you know they have been given to you, because they want you to know that they are here, and all of our loved ones are always here with us at all time. If there is someone around you that's asking a lot of you for your emotional support, you may have to get them to kind of back off a little bit, because we need to deal with you right now. And that is what they're saying, to make sure that you're not giving all of your energy away, because we need to take care of ourselves. But as far as moving on, you cannot do that unless you get in the right mindset. So that's what they want you to know. They want you to meditate, to take care of yourself, to pray, to talk with them every day. And you know, the Lovers is all about love. Know that you are loved, and they definitely want you to move on to the next area of your life. And so I keep seeing things about like something new, a new project, a new idea. So you're definitely trying to do something, but you're stuck in this, it's not going to work for me, this isn't going to work mentality. You're right, it won't work for you as long as you feel that way. So that's why we're trying to say we need to get out of that fear headspace. You know, fear does not win. It's not going to take us where we need to go. So group 1, that is what I feel. I'm sorry that you're going through all that, but you are being given signs. So make sure that you look for them, find comfort in them. Look for someone around you that you can support. Don't be the person that's supporting everyone else when you're having a hard time yourself, because now you're left feeling isolated because you're taking care of everyone else. And at the end of the day, you're like, well, what about me? I have no one that's helping me. So definitely get yourself a support system. And let's get out of this moon mind frame, because it is not helping us, because you definitely are wanting to move on with this Knight of Wands energy. Okay, so that is all I have for group 1. This is just a little quick thing, but yeah, we'll move on to group 2. Group 2. Let's see what we got. So we have the 7 of Wands. You've definitely been fighting and standing your ground lately. The 10 of Wands. Working harder, carrying extra burden, extra responsibilities. The 3 of Pentacles. The card of teamwork. The World. Okay. The 3 of Cups. Okay, and who we think your angel is. The Knight of Cups. I love getting court cards when it comes to this, because it kind of gives me a pretty clear view. Okay, so the main thing I'm hearing for group 2 is, sorry, my notification's off. The main thing I'm hearing from group 2 is stubbornness. Because before the Three of Pentacles, which is the card of teamwork, we have the Seven of Wands and the Ten of Wands, which tells me that you're used to standing your ground, having, you've probably had people challenge you before or try to take your ideas. You may be like the leader of your, a business or something like that, and you're used to people kind of coming in and taking it from you. Or you could be in charge of your family. But who I think your angel is some form of father figure. The Knight of Cups literally rides in on a white horse. So it could be a father or someone that you look up to that was male, that you could always count on. Okay. So this person, appreciated like the beautiful things in life. They were in tune with themselves. They were spiritual. They could have been very religious. They moved gracefully through life. This is someone that you always strive to be like. And the main word that I hear is you're being stubborn. It is telling me that you need to learn teamwork to finish the goal. So whatever it is that you're going through, where you feel like you're having to take on this extra burden, this extra responsibility, you don't have to do all this alone. And that's what they're wanting you to know, that, this energy of dealing with everything by yourself and carrying on this extra, responsibilities, like you don't have to do that. We can ask for help for people that truly love us. And that is what they're demanding you to do, because in the way we have it lined up, I see you doing that. So I really feel like you're going to take this advice, and you may even laugh and be like, oh my God, I know exactly who that is, because they're always telling me what I should do. But in the back of your mind, you know that this person is right, and you definitely look up to them. So once we finally ask for help with the Three of Pentacles, the card of teamwork, everything's just going to kind of flow for you. You're going to get to the completion of the cycle, which is the world. And you're going to reflect on all that you've been through. You're going to feel a sense of wholeness, gratitude, and completion. I kind of blinked out. But this energy of having to feel like you're the one that has to do everything and you can't ask for help and you can't do that, you're bringing that onto yourself. That's a mind frame that you have created for yourself, because I feel like you've had people that you couldn't rely on before in your life, but they are wanting to remind you that you have people there with you now. And we see that with the Three of Cups, because we are celebrating. We are celebrating friends and family. This is usually a card of like a party or a wedding or something like that, but I think it could just be, maybe a new energy within you and your close group, because you finally have let people in. I think you block people because you have this I can do it all mentality. I don't need you. But that's you making things harder on yourself. We don't really have to live that way. We have people around us that support us, and that's why I keep hearing the word stubborn in my head, and that they want you to know that you're being stubborn and to stop being stubborn. It's it's not necessary when we can feel whole and completed, and we have all these people around us that love us, and all it takes is teamwork. And the first step in teamwork is asking for help. So if you're walking around with this if you're walking around with this I can do whatever it is mentality, I don't need anybody, no one wants to help me, I've been doing it this long all by myself, I'm going to continue to do it that way, well then you will. But if you ask for the teamwork, like they are telling you to do so, then things will just lay out and flow with you. And whatever issue it is that you've been, dealing with, it's going to come to a completion. So maybe you've been feeling like you do it all in your family. You're the only one that does things. You get no help from your partner. Well, maybe talk with them and ask them for help. Maybe you own a business and you feel like I have to do everything. No, we have employees that can help us. This can apply to any aspect of your life. Ask for help and it can be given to you. Okay? You are being stubborn. Whatever situation you're going through, they're just keep saying stubborn, stubborn. That's all I keep hearing. And, you know, remember who this person is and who this person was to you and how they were graceful and they looked at all the beautiful things in life. Try to embody that energy, because then I think it will be easier for you to ask for the help that you need. So that is group 2. And I know I'm going through these fast, but I really don't like it when people just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. It's kind of like tarot's kind of straight to the point. I don't really need to explain it in a 2-hour long video. Okay. That's kind of how I feel. So that is for group number 2. Definitely some form of father figure, some type of male that you looked up to. I hope this reading will help you once you take the advice. It'll make you feel like kind of some weight's lifted off of you. You can kind of stop being so like uptight. Okay, let's relax a little bit. You know, if you're having issues with somebody and they're not, you know, picking up their part of what they need to do, then tell them. Talk to them. You know, we don't have to feel this way. You can just ask for help. Communication goes a long way. So definitely do that. And I hope that this person makes you smile, because when I'm thinking of them, I'm smiling because I think it's funny. I think that they know exactly how stubborn you are, and they wanted you to know that. They want you to stop being stubborn and ask for help. So that is for group 2. And now we will go to group 3. Okay, now we have come to group 3. This is our final group. And my favorite deck. Well, I mean, I love the Golden Girls deck, but this is the second tarot deck I bought, and the images are just next level. Okay, so, okay, we have the 10 of Swords. So, we have the 7 of Wands. We have the Fool. We have the Knight of Wands. The 6 of Wands. And as who I think this angel is for us, we have the Empress. Okay. So right off the bat, the Empress represents mothers. A nurturing woman. It represents children as well. So I will go ahead and say that this angel of ours is either our mother, our grandmother, a mother figure, or it could be a child that has been lost. Ooh, I just got chills. So that is who I think we're dealing with now. I think that this person... Okay, so group 1 and group 3, I feel like y'all have had a really difficult time dealing with whoever this person is that was lost. Group 2 was definitely a more lighthearted energy. I think that the person in group 2, I guess we knew it was kind of coming. We knew it was going to happen, and we kind of had peace with that situation. Group 1 and group 3, we definitely did not. It was extremely painful. Whatever the situation that happened, it was a huge loss. This person meant a lot to you. You were having a horrible time dealing with it. You were trying, but you're having a hard time. This is something that's going to affect you forever. And I'm definitely sorry to see that. And I think that this loss has made you kind of angry. You kind of feel like you're on guard all the time, that you need to protect your family. You're living in fear, kind of like I think group 1, we had the same card, that you don't trust what's going on anymore, that you have to protect. So this is something happened, and it is still affecting you. I don't know when it happened or what happened, but what they want me to tell you is they want you to move on, that you are not being able to move forward with your life, and they want you to go back to a time when you were carefree, and that is the Fool. The fool walks around without a care in the world. They have no idea. They make decisions without thinking about them too hard. They're kind of like, yeah, let's just see what happens. And that's what they want you to do. They want you to stop worrying all the time and trying to figure out what's going to happen. They want you to enjoy life's adventures. They even want you to act impulsively. It's saying that you have been so wounded by their loss that you have to remember that you have the power and the ability to take on to the world. If whatever happened to you needs, like if there's something from the situation that you want to work on that sparked an idea that you want to do, it's saying to do it. That you have to remember that you have the ability to do so. It's also saying that you are in a state of transition, but you have to let go, because what's holding you back is, not giving you the ability to be the fool. And that's what they want from you. They want to see you loosen up and be more carefree and stop carrying around this weight of this really, tragic and sudden loss, because it's just not serving you right now. It is holding you back, something serious. But getting the Fool card is definitely them saying, like, hey, okay, let's have some fun. Let's move on. I'm tired of seeing you like this. I can't see you like this anymore. We have to move on with our lives, and let's go have some fun. That's really what they want. And I definitely see you doing that, because we have the Six of Wands, and it is talking about reaching a milestone. And it's saying that you need to be proud of what all you've been through, what you made it through, that you've accomplished a lot. You need to believe in yourself. It's also saying that this state of transition is not over. The Six is still kind of early in the deck, and there's going to be bumps along the road, but just to remember to embody that full energy, and you can overcome anything. Not only that, but we have this person that's guiding us that embodies this Empress energy, whether it be a child that we lost or a mother figure, a grandmother, something like that, and they are nurturing us from afar, and they want us to remember that we have an abundance of whatever we need in our lives. We have everything we need around us to support us, and they want you to remember that this losing them and this loss that we've been through doesn't have to define us, that we are able to move on. They really want you to take time out for yourself, to meditate, and when you do, you will feel this person's presence. If you take time to turn your mind off and just allow yourself a minute, you will definitely feel this person's presence, and they definitely want you to say goodbye to that situation that happened. It happened, it's unfortunate, but if we continue to dwell on it, we're going to keep this Seven of Wands energy where we're just constantly feel on guard, like we have to protect our family, like we have to protect ourselves because people are challenging us and people are out to get us and people are this, and that's just not the case, and you just can't live your life that way. So that is what they want you to know. If this resonates with anyone, and if I hit anything on the head, definitely let me know in the comments below. I hope I did. I hope that I gave you some comfort and some really good advice from someone that you've lost. The veil between our world and the spirit world is extremely thin. And if you just start looking for things, like we as humans, we make up excuses for weird things that happen. When in reality, there are signs. Like, something, a door will slam. This has happened at my house. A door will slam and people are like, oh, it's the wind. What wind? Okay? Take it as a sign. Even if it is the wind, who's to say it's not a sign from somebody that wants to get your attention? The way I see it is we're surrounded by people that love us all the time. They're standing right here. I probably have people right here beside me. And that's something that we need to realize. So that's definitely group 3. What I want you to realize is this person is right there, nurturing us, wanting us to do better, wanting us to move on with our lives, wanting us to be carefree and take that step. If you're about to do something in your life and you're scared of it, stop being scared, do it. Just do it, because they're going to make sure it works out for you. So that is what I have for today, this little short video for 3 groups. Like I said, I hope it resonates with you. Like and subscribe and share the video because I would really, really love to get my subscribers up and my views up. So yeah, that's all I have to say for today, and I will see you next time.
When it's dark